Hello, everybody, and welcome to race number 3 of the Hammer Down Super Late Models here at Lanier. 2 races in, we've had 2 different winners so far, and with one of the winners not here, we'll see a decent chance at maybe a new winner on the season. But with Kenny Miller here, we'll see. Oh no, Kenny did not win last week, so we could see another winner. As Jordan Johnson, he is here. So we're going to have a decent little showing. We're about to begin qualifying here in a quick second. Gonna let everybody get loaded in here. Gonna have 7 cars entered for tonight's race. I think we had 11, 10 or 11 the first couple weeks, so a little bit down. But next week, the 100 to win Slocum 50 at Cedar Lake Speedway. It's gonna be a good one. Then we have just introduced now the Hammer Down Big Block Modifieds. Probably not going to be able to broadcast the first race on Thursday, but next Thursday we will be back for those. But we are definitely broadcasting next Tuesday's Slocum 50. That is going to be a fun one. So Matt Croakey, I think, is going to be qualifying first, followed by Jordan Johnson, and so on and so forth. Going to be 2 laps for each driver. Kenny Miller taking his place here. Bo Krebs is going to be the first to go out. All right, here we go. Where is old Krebs at? Okie dokie. Krebs not going to be on the speedway, and onto the speedway first. Going to be a one-time winner on the season. That was the last race, actually. That's going to be Jordan Johnson, driver number 33. Into turn number 3 and 4. Jordan Johnson putting up some impressive stats. Going to be First lap of a 13.218. 13.218 for his lap. So I guess it counted his others as a lap. Onto the speedway next. That's going to be the number 23 of Kenny Miller. 13.218 the time to beat. Kenny running the high line here. Going through the middle a little bit. I guess we're only going to be able to get one lap tonight, as his lap will be quick time 13.183. 13.183 for Kenny Miller. Matthew Croakey maybe going to be up. Whoever is up next. Interesting strategy that Croakey is doing. This ain't illegal, so... Okay. This is Matthew Croakey driving the number 2 machine. Gonna go to the way bottom of the speedway. His lap will be a 13.595. 13.595. Gonna put him 3rd. And onto the speedway next, driving the number 17. That is gonna be Adam Zellmer. Adam Zellmer in the number 17. (19.278). Gonna be that first lap. 19.278. Of course, he was in the pits for a good majority of it. And his actual lap, oh, not gonna get it because he grabbed the wall off of 4. Grabbed the wall off of 4. Unfortunate. So we've had okie dokie. Now on to the speedway next. Driving the number 10 Bubba Gump machine. That is going to be Cody Gump. Speed. First lap, not really going to worry about it. Out of turn number 3 and 4, that lap 13.661, 4th quick. 13.661. We've had 5 cars take time so far. Waiting on Bo Krebs and Broderick Whitman. Well, I guess we're not. So we're just going to go on to the heat race. A little bit of a fuster cluck here tonight. That's okay. Whitman is not loaded in, so looks like we're going to have at least 4 or 5 take a green flag tonight for 40 laps around the Lanier Speedway. First, we got a 12-lap heat race. 5 cars have staged up. Anyways, we're going to go through the starting lineup. Adam Zellmer on the pole, 2nd, Cody Gump. 3rd is going to be Matthew Croakey. 4th, Jordan Johnson. And 5th, Kenny Miller. 5. So he's going to be fun to watch here. Jordan Johnson got edged out on quick time by Kenny. Kenny looking very quick here tonight. Going to see about getting that elusive victory. We are rolling for heat race number 1, 12 laps the distance. So I guess Whitman is not able to join. So it's going to be a good points night for the guys who entered. Here we go. Into turn number 3. And off of turn 4. Looking. Green flag waves on heat race number 1. And Gump gets into the... Oh, boy. Gump got into the quarter panel of Zelmer. Croaky takes advantage. Here comes Jordan Johnson on the bottom for 3rd place. Kenny Miller trying to run the top. Oh, Miller gets into him and he loses the entry there. And here comes Adam Zelmer on the top. Matthew Croaky trying to get the lead. Really going to whip it around turns 1 and 2. Zelmer on top, Croaky on bottom. Here comes Jordan Johnson, seeing about maybe splitting them in the middle. Oh, Croaky messes up the corner, grabs the wall hard. Oh, and Miller grabs Johnson, and we have a spinner. No caution. Jordan Johnson leads the way. Zelmer in 2nd. 3rd going to be Kenny Miller, 4th Cody Gump, and Croaky is going to be driving angry now. Jordan Johnson entering high and kind of running the middle line, I guess you could say. It's Bo Krebs, he has now come in, so we have 6 cars that will be vying. Here comes Kenny Miller trying to grab 2nd from Zelmer. Miller going to be running the bottom, and he will clear Zelmer on the bottom. Back down out of turn number 4. Zelmer trying to fight back. Not going to happen. Miller gets the run up top, and he is going to be chasing down Jordan Johnson. Sort of a battle back here as Krebs, I think he's just running around getting practice laps. He's going to be starting to feature from the rear. Three laps to go for Jordan Johnson. Can Kenny Miller run him down? Now we've got a cushion building up on the top side of the racetrack, and all the drivers are rim riding on it. We're trying just to get just enough bite to maybe make a run at Jordan Johnson, but it's not going to be enough. Jordan Johnson wins heat race. Well, the heat race, we should say. He's going to be on pole for tonight's 40-lap feature. See if we can get a word with old Jordan. Jordan, you got a copy?
What's up?
Heat race winner. You're going to be on pole for 40 laps. How you feel?
All right, man. I mean, I don't know. I know Kenny's fast. I know he's going to be a challenge for this race, honestly.
So tracks can be changing throughout this one. How are you going to adjust yourself for this one?
Definitely going to, you know, tune up the car, take some gear out probably. We're just honestly going to have to take it how it goes. But I don't know. Lanier is tricky.
Okie dokie, I'll let you get to it. Good luck, man.
All right, appreciate it.
Jordan Johnson, driver of 33, going to be on pole for tonight's feature event. As we go through warm-up times here. Croaky sitting quick time in warm-up at a 13.544. So we have a very good cushion for me. I think this will be a fun one to watch here. Krebs sitting second at a 13.587, so pretty even between the top two. So Whitman did connect to the server. Okay, so Whitman will not be able to compete. Unfortunate for him.
So since I'm not going to be able to race, since iRacing is being kind of a D-bag, I'm going to join you.
Okie dokie, glad to have you. So to get you up to speed here, old Jordan Johnson won his heat race from the 4th position. Kenny Miller was closing a little bit, but not much. Got a good cushion forming on the racetrack. What's going to be your thoughts on this one ahead?
Considering I haven't watched any of the racing so far, and there's a few drivers that I can see that are not going to be involved. Jordan Johnson, he showed some pace last week, but Kenny Miller's always someone to watch out for, and really some of the other guys haven't really seen very much besides Gump and Croaky, so it's going to be an interesting bit of, I guess, it's going to be interesting to see who kind of comes out a little bit better this week than last week. It's a much different track, especially, too.
Oh, yeah. And then since this is also a 3/8 mile, do you think maybe does this help get experience for next week's Slocum 50?
Considering this is going to be on a similar track, obviously longer straightaways at Cedar Lake compared to here for sure. It's going to be an interesting. It's going to be an interesting bet. They're probably going to get at least a little bit of experience, but the track is definitely going to be different there as compared to here. There's no wall on the inside, so maybe they can try to dig into the bottom a little bit harder than they might be at this track. But it's pretty much going to be as similar of a track. Possibly a few differences, but here and there, but not too much.
Well, folks, it is now time for our 40-lap main event. Here is your starting lineup. On pole, we're going to see Jordan Johnson, second place. Kenny Miller, third is going to be Adam Zellmer. Fourth is going to be Cody Gump. Fifth, going to be Matthew Croakey. And sixth, Bo Krebs. Not a stout field, but we'll say good enough. A lot of experience anyways between these 6 drivers, I would say.
Just to make a little bit of a point here, this is about the weekly racing field you might see at 34 Raceway, which is another 3/8 mile that's in real life in Burlington, in West Burlington, Iowa. So take that as you will. We may have only 5 cars making the start, it looks like, possibly 6, but I think that we could actually have a decent race either way.
There we go. Miller probably adding the fuel load.
It's like we've got everybody on track that is going to be on track.
So our first real short track of the season. As cars are going to be rolling now.
Jordan Johnson's definitely going to be hoping to get a little bit more on Kenny Miller than he would normally have gotten, because he's sitting pretty close behind Kenny Miller in the points right now, and so he has nothing to worry about from guys behind, as Croakey and Gump are far enough behind that they're not going to be a problem, and Satterfield is not here at the moment, so...
Alrighty, folks. From coast to coast, 6 drivers that are proud to boast that they are the most powerful late models on iRacing. This is the Hammer Down Super Late Models.
Alright, man. Light you back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going
As
green.
we have had trouble in the back. Looks like Cody's internet kind of spazzing out there for a second and having some issues. So we're going to be about 2 more laps till green, looks like. Lights are out on the pace truck. I don't know if that means we're coming in next time by.
Cody might be having some connection issues.
Here we go.
Where everything
Ladies
goes.
and gentlemen, boys and girls. Oh, we might be calling that one back. As we've got trouble in the back of the field. Yellow. Zellmer having some problems. We're going to see if Jordan Johnson's going to get the hammer thrown on him here for that start.
Definitely went before green if you watch from the other views.
Yeah, I think that was pretty blatant there. So we're going to see what League Admin Cody Gump has to say about that.
So it looks like Cody Gump is going to be a little bit of a... He's going to be a little bit of a benevolent god, as it were. And he's going to let Jordan Johnson stay in the pole position.
Okie dokie. So we're going to call that a warning. All right. Pace truck pulling in. Let's try it one more time. Looking. Green. Oh, man. And we
That
got
was a very...
very staggered start
messy
there. As Miller takes the lead off of it. Jordan Johnson falling back to 4th. And he's going to have some work to do in this one. Miller in the lead, second Bo Krebs. Third, Matthew Croakey. Fourth, Johnson. Fifth, Zelmer. Sixth, Gump. Battle is on for third now. Here comes Johnson on the inside of the raceway. Slider coming up, not quite. Croakey going to get him back on the outside. And that car of Jordan Johnson is struggling as we have yellow on the speedway. Looks like the admin had thrown the yellow. So is it a possibility that Jordan loaded too much fuel onto that race car? Seems like he is struggling to steer. As he's going to go... Is he going to be sent back up to the lead here? Looks like Jordan's going to be put back into the race lead. Alright, looks like we're going green. Going to be looking, green flag back out.
Green flag.
Yep, Jordan scored in P2, or P3 I mean. Croakey, big slide out of 2, and here comes Johnson on the bottom. Gonna drift up the track, slide job. He's got him out of turn number 4. Oh, contact between Krebs and Croakey. Here comes Zelmer on the bottom now. Zelmer trying to get by Croakey on the bottom. Not quite gonna happen. Did not carry enough speed. Man, Croakey, that car is wicked loose. Zelmer going to go for it. Slider coming up. He's got him out of turn number 4. Croakey going to put it up the backside and shoot down to the bottom. Out of turn number 2, Zelmer has cleared him. Going to run the top in 3 and 4. Kenny Miller racing away from Jordan Johnson now. Track starts to slicken up and get grayer and grayer on lap number 10.
You can see Bo Krebs is starting to pull, maybe pull into the leaders a little bit, but he could also be losing some time to the 17 behind him who's running that top side. He seems to be fairly hooked up on that high line right now.
Check out the intervals here. 2.236 was the margin last time by. .571, so he is losing time to the leaders. Jordan Johnson, I think he lost a little bit that last lap too to Kenny Miller. So it looks like Miller's just on a Sunday drive right now.
Miller right now, he's running what I like to call the slide job line. He's diving in low on the corner, letting it drift up high towards the exit. And that's really been getting him a lot of time as opposed to the 33 who doesn't actually dive in low. He's just running the high side the whole run.
Zelmer going to be looking on Krebs here. Battle for third is on. Zelmer running the middle. Side by side at the line. Here comes Zelmer on the bottom of the racetrack in the middle now. Into turn number 3. They pull even down the backstretch. Zelmer going to throw it. Slider coming up, maybe. He's got him out of turn number 4.
That was a very close margin, but there's Bo Krebs throwing a backhander right there.
And here comes Zelmer down the backstretch into turn number 3. Slide job coming up. He's got him out of turn number 4.
We might see Bo Krebs throw another one into 1 and 2. It seems like slider for slider here.
Good stuff going on. Zelmer going to get him back into turn number 3. Slide job coming up. He will clear him with ease. Krebs going to be with the momentum on the back, or into turn number 4. Got the wall a little bit. And, oh, didn't clear him.
Oh, that's close. That was a very close margin, but he somehow managed to keep from killing both him and Zelmer after that one.
Good stuff going on here for third. Zelmer going to have another run into turn number 2.
Looks like he drifted up wide, got into a little bit of that cushion.
Slide job coming up. He's got him. Here comes, oh, Krebs, almost contact. Slider coming up from Krebs. He's got him now.
Zelmer definitely has a crossover move that he could pull here. Looks like he's going to get it going down the backstretch.
One more, why not? Krebs going to give it another shot. Wow. Awesome stuff for the third position. Zelmer, why not? One more time.
Zelmer got a way better run on that one than Krebs did, and he's going to try and maybe defend here. But
big slider, lost a lot of speed on it though. Zelmer to the inside once again. Slide job. Got him, Krebs. He carries a lot of speed. They pull almost even at the line. Krebs one more time into turn number 1.
It is just back and forth between these two, pass after pass, and right now we're looking up front, and Kenny Miller is just completely pulled away.
Indeed, Krebs going to try it one more time in 1. Saying, what do I got to do to get rid of this guy? Zelmer one more time.
They still have about half the race left to go, as this is a 40-lapper. And Zelmer taking the inside line this time. He's going to defend against both Krebs.
And I think that's going to be it for the battle for third. Kenny Miller going to be coming up on his Phantom Racing teammate Matthew Croakey as lap traffic. Miller yet to win a late model race with us. He's got several 360 sprint car wins, and I think a midget win at Bristol too.
Cody Gump has improved his spot by 1. Currently sitting in 5th ahead of Matthew Croakey. As we can see, there is the 23 getting by him on the outside, or trying to.
And we're going to try it in 1. Got to get by him quick. Or, well, maybe not. I think he's over a second ahead of Jordan Johnson now.
Something that's still developing here is that battle for third place. Krebs is still behind Zelmer right now, but he's still pretty close and could potentially come back and maybe do something. Right now, Krebs running that low line. It doesn't seem he's got enough pace down on the bottom as compared to Zelmer up top.
Miller has gotten by Croakey, and he sets his eyes on Cody Gump now. Croakey grabbed the wall. That car just not performing too well tonight for Matthew Croakey.
Like both Krebs is starting to get maybe a little bit tight into the corners. As we continue looking through the field here, and things have kind of started to spread out without any cautions running.
8 laps to go for Kenny Miller. Dust is flying around the Lanier Speedway, as is the pace of Miller. Going to be looking on the outside of Cody Gump. Gump's going to stay inside and let him through, hopefully. We're hoping that's the case here.
I have a feeling that an Ohio person is the one that set up the track for tonight.
Probably. Miller oh so close to that wall out of 4.
The high line has really started to push out towards the wall here, and considering with so few cars out on track, it has really started to slick up from that middle lane, and that cushion has started to really push up high.
And Miller going to get by Gump. 5 laps to go, coming to 4 now.
Doesn't look like there's much left for that battle for third place, as Zelmer has just pulled away from Bo Krebs, and that was a fantastic section of the race there, right in the center of it.
Oh yeah, that was beautiful. Miller just rim riding on the cushion now, taking it easy. Don't want to do anything unnecessary. With only 3 to go.
Miller is definitely cruising at this point, and he's really just had the race in his hands as the green flag displayed for 2 laps to go, coming this time by.
We still got 3, bud. Or
I'm
no,
sitting
that's
on lap
2.
39.
That's 2, I'm sorry. I was looking at Gump.
Learn your math. White flag this time by.
White flag, 1 to go for Kenny Miller. And coming into 3 and out of 4, Kenny Miller picks up the win at Lanier. Cody Gump gets the wall. Oh no! Upside down, red, red, red. For Cody Gump, not even gonna finish the race, unfortunately. And Kenny Miller picks up an easy win here at Lanier. He's been so close for a couple weeks now, and he finally grabbed the win in week 3 of the Hammer Down Super Late Models. You love to see it, I guess, if you're a Kenny Miller fan, if those exist. So, good stuff from Kenny, putting on a clinic here at Lanier.
Definitely a fantastic race, especially for those two guys for third place. Zelmer and Krebs throwing slider after slider on each other, just somehow able to keep themselves from, dooring each other into the corner and spinning one of them out. They did a very good job.
As we're going to see if we can get a word with our winner real quick. So we're going to look at your race rundown here. First, Kenny Miller. Second, going to be Jordan Johnson. Bringing home third is Adam Zelmer. Fourth, Bo Krebs. Fifth, Matthew Croakey. And sixth, Cody Gump. Decent race on tonight. Awesome battle for third, though, in that midpoint of the race, like you were saying. As we're going to be talking with our winner here. Kenny Miller, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Kenny, you put on an absolute clinic out there tonight. How'd you do it?
I think I'm starting to figure out these late models a little bit better. The more I run them, so yeah, it was cool. Kind of just run my own race there, and yeah, felt really good rolling around there, especially as it got slicker. So yeah, really happy with tonight.
Man, you took a trip to the Heartbreak Hotel last week after leading so many laps at Volusia, but it's good to get it tonight, huh?
Yeah, it feels good to finally get a win after struggling in these late models. Yeah, obviously not something I race as much as I run the sprint cars, but yeah, it's cool to run late models more. Definitely fun to drive, and yeah, we'll keep going, see how many more races we can make, and just keep having fun with it.
So next week is going to be our third annual Slocum 50, and everyone wants to know, can you go 2 in a row?
Yeah, I hope so. I got to figure out where it's at and see what time it starts and see if I can make it. But yeah, definitely looking forward to it if I can run it.
Okie dokie. Thank you, Kenny. Congrats.
Thanks, guys.
Second place, Jordan Johnson. Kind of struggled tonight, but I guess it's still good to come out for second with points and all.
Yeah, it's very. Yeah, it was like I said in the heat race interview, it's a tricky track. I knew Kenny was gonna be tough, but it is what it is. Honestly, I had fun.
Yep, still P2 tonight. Looks like the car kind of got tight on you a little bit through that midpoint of the race.
Oh yeah, I don't think I could keep grip. Honestly, I mean, I watched Kenny's lines and I tried to do what he was doing, but I don't know. I guess my car just couldn't grip up. Honestly.
Well, Jordan, hopefully we'll see you next week for the Slocum 50. Congrats on P2.
All right, thanks.
Adam Zelmer, P3 tonight. How about it? Awesome race between you and Bo Krebs there.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun between me and Bo there. I think it kind of slowed us up having that battle, but that was a lot of fun having that battle. And I don't know if we were catching them or not at the end, but it had fun.
Just a good, I think 8 or 10 laps of just straight slider after slider. Just awesome action here at Lanier.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
So, P3 tonight. Do you think this will help you for next week?
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make the one next week, but I guess we'll see.
Okie dokie. Thanks for coming out, man. Congrats on P3.
Yep, thank you.
And that'll do it here for race number 3 of the season. Rick, it was fun to have you join me in the booth.
Yeah, it was I've been up in the booth a few times and finally get to come back. I've been racing in this for the first 2 weeks. Had a few issues with getting into the session and then iRacing having to update, but I mean, at least I've got something out of it.
All right. So next week's gonna be real fun. Slocum 50, $100 to win. 50 in the winner's name to the Slocum Foundation.